I remember the first time I decided to dance in the rain. You see, in front of my house there's a little dip in the road that creates a very large puddle when it rains. I would often watch the rain splash it from the front window with amazement and wonder. But I would never jump in. My mom would probably grab me to come inside, or someone would see me playing and laugh at me. But that day, I decided to make history. There was something about that puddle that was so intriguing. When those rain clouds would break open, it seemed like a brave army was falling from the sky. But none of these falling brave drops were strong enough to break the gaze of my neighborhood puddle. It would stand there, unfazed and unaffected by the itty-bitty pieces of precipitation that tried to break its stare. I personally thought the puddle wanted to laugh. So it was my job to make it laugh. And so, I decided to make history. I bursted out the door of my inhibitions and assumptions with an exuberant smile on my face. All of my cares floated away in the wind, and I was only left with the thrill of brave drops greeting my face for the first time. But I had a mission, and he was right there on the ground, continuing to stare at me. So I stared back, but my neighborhood puddle didn't even flinch. It was time for some drastic measures. It was time to be like the brave drops and just dive in. So I put my foot in, and as my foot tickled that puddle for the first time, he had no choice but to burst into laughter. I laughed too. Even the brave drops laughed with us. We met that day, and we've been meeting ever since. You see, reality is hidden behind the poker faces of creation. Nature actually was made to be full of laughter. If we burst through the inhibitions and just dance in the rain, we'll discover where real life actually lies. Puddles can be intimidating, but it's all for show. Lions, giants, and tigers actually want to laugh. So, I'm gonna dance. Hey guys, hope you had some fun with me dancing in the rain. I encourage you to subscribe to this channel because this is the place where we think deeply so that we create art that changes the world. I'm Gerald, and I'll see you guys later. Bye everyone.